What's up, gang? We are back, and today I'm taking you guys through a 40-minute EMOM. If you've been following our programming from its inception, you've probably seen these thrown into the mix on at least a weekly basis. EMOMs are one of my favorite, if not my favorite way to train. You get a lot of bang for your buck in a set amount of time. I also like it from a mental standpoint. Doesn't give you much time to feel sorry for yourself because you're going from movement to movement. So once you get through one thing, you have to immediately focus on the next task. It's also a great developer of the aerobic system because it's a longer effort in that 40-minute range. So you get to really tap into many different things within that 40-minute block. It's a great way to also throw in some skill work under fatigue without too much pressure. So today's what we did was 40 minutes. Minute number 1, we did the bike erg. Went 15 cals for the guys, 12 for the ladies here on the bike erg. We're looking for that effort to be around 40-ish seconds or so, give or take, maybe 35 to 45 seconds, depending on how hard you're pushing that. That's gonna pre-fatigue the legs going into the next movement, where we did 15 wall ball with a heavier ball, 30 pounds for the guys, 20 pounds for the ladies. Pretty much I strictly like to stay with that 30-pound ball during the off season, or the 20-pound ball for the ladies, just because by using that 30-pound ball, once the season comes around and there's wall balls in these open or quarterfinals workouts, the 20-pound ball is gonna feel like a joke, right? It's almost like a baseball player taking practice swings with a donut around the bar, around the bat, and then stepping into the batter's box, and now that bat feels so much lighter as they're swinging. So 15 wall ball, moving on to 12 calories on the row. This is probably the easy minute here to hit that 12 calories for a lot of you out there. Again, we're looking for this effort to take around 40-ish seconds, 35 to maybe 40, again, depending on how fast you're going. That is going to spike the heart rate, but also get the grip, the lats, the biceps a bit pre-fatigued for the final movement, which is a gymnastics complex. We're doing 5 chest to bar pull-ups right into 10 toe to bar. We want to try to stay on the bar and transition that from the chest to bar into the toe to bar. Just that little bit of coordination will help to develop some more skill and fluidity in your gymnastics. You're also hanging onto the bar for 15 reps of a gymnastics movement. And over the course of 40 minutes, 10 rounds each, that's 150 reps hanging from the bar. So let's take you through a couple of little tips here on the wall ball. What I like to really try to make sure that I'm doing on the wall ball is catching that ball at about parallel-ish as I catch it to drive down, bounce out, and then immediately hit that next rep. The reason for this, it's less time under tension, right? If you're catching that ball from a standing position, now you have to complete that entire eccentric phase under load. So by catching that ball at more the halfway point, kind of mitigates a little bit of that fatigue over the course of a lot of reps. And you also want to really work on that spring transitioning out and hitting your next wall ball rep. So just quickly, show you guys what that looks like. Couple reps. Again, I'm going to try to catch the ball at about parallel. So again, by doing that, it's a much faster cycle rate, but also it's less time under fatigue because you're catching the ball at parallel, you're not catching all the way up and lowering down every single rep. One little thing here that I tried to do today on this gymnastics complex was work on a more fast cycle time for the toe to bar. I typically try to train this movement in its most virtuous state, right? Trying to keep the legs nice and long. I'm really working on that hip flexion, extension, while keeping the legs straight. Today, what I did was I tried to work on cycle speed. And to do that, you kind of need to pull the legs back and down and bend and flick on the way up. So I'm going to show you guys the difference between the style of toe to bar that I mean. So when I'm going for more quality, I'll try to keep the reps looking more like this. All right, keeping that hip nice and elongated, knees locked out, toes pointed, squeezing the butt, squeezing the belly nice and tight, maintaining those nice hollow and arch shapes. For today, I tried to work on more cycle speed. So again, more bending from the knees, more from the hips, really pulling those feet down and flicking towards the top. Do a couple reps here. So you'll notice between both styles of reps, one was much faster than the other. So those are some things to think about for today's training session. Again, if you don't have a plan within your training session or some sort of mini goal or something to work on throughout the sessions, chances are it's going to be hard to get better, right? Especially if you're at a competitive level. You really want to try to take certain things away from every session and be able to learn from it to apply it in game day situations or competitions. So hope that helps. Look forward to see you guys getting after it.